What up, world? Your boy Chuck Wicked, aka Charles Brown, back again with another Talking Facts. But first, I want to ask you, are you good? If you're good, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you can get notified on all of the upcoming episodes. All right? Your girl Nicki Minaj out here wilding, man. And this is the thing, right? I got to kind of be objective because Joy Reid, I like Joy Reid. I watch Joy Reid. She's on MSNBC. She's a correspondent. She had a show at night, and I think they moved it to the day. Yada yada yada. She's been blowing up. She got 2 million followers on Instagram or whatever, Twitter, wherever it is. I follow her on Twitter. She's an ally of the cause. She's doing what she needs to do, right, to get the word out. She's pro-vaccine. She's pro Biden. She's pro-Democrat, right? It is what it is. Right? No matter how you feel about any of those things, take a stand on it one way or the other. And she takes a stand on it. Now, Nicki Minaj, on the other hand, came out with a series of tweets where it sounds like she's on the bubble and she still hasn't made her mind up. She's like, Drake got vaccinated. I'm thinking about it, but I need more research, right? Which is fair. That's fair. And then she goes on to say, oh, a friend or of somebody or something got vaccinated. And what happened? He got, basically, long story short, he became impotent. If I'm not mistaken, it was impotent. He became, which means he can no longer get erections, right? And I don't know. I guess he can't ejaculate and make seeds or whatever, make children, what have you. So don't be bullied into getting the vaccination, right? Which sounds like a very, very stark and dark endorsement of anti-vaxxing. It could be taken as, don't get vaccinated, y'all. Now, Joy Reid heard this or seen this tweet, came out on her show and was like, Nicki Minaj, you got 22 million followers. How dare you use your platform to endorse anti-vaxxing and to put risk to the people in harm's way, right? The most at-risk people. You're going to tell your people to not get vaccinated in roundabout way. You're going to use your platform, which is a blessing, to tell people of color who are the most vulnerable to not get vaccinated. Now, in fairness to Nicki Minaj, who blew up and was like, she's like this coon, right? For lack of a better, she started calling her everything. She's doing the white man's work. This is what I'm talking about. Instead of whatever, she went and now she's doing this and that for the white man, blah, 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 blah. Nicki blew up in true Nicki Minaj fashion, right? Cardi does the same thing, but she blows up, start calling her, she started posting stuff from what she said before, how Joy Reid was anti-vax last year. She's like, how would you, when Trump was in office, she was like, how would you dare take the advice of the FDA with this crazy vaccine? I'm paraphrasing, just keeping it moving, right? Basically, not endorsing vaccine. Saying even if Biden gets elected, how could you, supposedly, allegedly, I didn't see the tweet, I just heard about the tweet after the fact. How could you take this, even if Biden does get elected, unproven, but just basically saying you should not even consider this vaccine, right? So it got exposed by Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, of course, she gonna dig up all the dirt on whoever it's coming out of and launch it out, and rightfully so. I'm going to say this: Nicki Minaj did not say in a direct way to not get vaccinated. Joy took it as a direct way. She took it as a response from a person who does not agree with being vaccinated. Now, if you read the series of tweets that Nicki put out, some of them were pro-vaccinate. Not even really pro. I'm not going to say pro. But they were saying, if you choose it, it's okay. But the one that got the most publicity was the one about the guy being impotent from getting the vaccine, and his wedding got called off. So don't know what you're putting in your body. Don't be bullied into getting the vaccine, right? So with all that being said, right? I think Joy moved too fast. And even on Breakfast Club, Charlamagne was like, this could have been a teachable moment. Joy should have more so came at her saying, well, it's good that you're thinking about both sides of the issue. And here's some facts that you may want to consider. No, Joy went in and was like, I can't, how dare you, girl? I can't believe you. As black as you are and as black as your audience is, you're going to tell people not to get vaccinated. Shame on you. Shame on you, girl. Like, that's how she took it, right? Now, the thing with that is, if Nicki had said that, that would be what she should say. But in Nicki Minaj's defense, she didn't come out and say, don't get vaccinated. Now, she was acting like, I don't have enough information, so I wouldn't do it. She did say, I ain't do it yet. Drake did it, but I didn't do it yet. She got every right to say that. But at the end of the day, when you say that, you're, what do they call them? The Nickaholics or whatever they called, right? They're going to be following your lead. And I'm not saying you should get vaccinated or not vaccinated. But when you tell people, oh, I ain't getting vaccinated, Drake got it, but I'm not doing it. That's telling all your fans how you feel and you don't agree with it. So if Joy is looking at it like, come on, man, you got a big platform, you telling people you ain't get it, but you also admitting that you don't have enough information, then keep your mouth shut. Because you obviously don't have the information. You're sitting here saying, I'm going to learn more, I'm going to do this. Then learn more before you put out a tweet talking about, I ain't get it yet. No one needs to know that. If you're still saying, if you are hard no, then say that. And then nobody have nothing else to say to you. I mean, she still could say, come on, sis, you tripping right now. But at the end of the day, if you taking a hard stance, if you like busting around or somebody, you taking a hard stance, then take the stance and leave it at that. Don't say, well, I ain't get it yet, but I still got mad research to do, which I'm in the process of doing. You on the bubble right there. Right there, you coming out with half the information, but giving a whole opinion. The whole opinion is, I ain't get the vaccine yet. You could have got the vaccine 3, 4, 5 months ago. So right now, for you to still be saying, I'm still looking at the research, what else you need to know? What we talking about? At this point, you get it or you ain't. Right? Who's still walking around, oh, I need more information? Like, it's easy. All over Facebook, Instagram, and click the button. For more COVID-19 information, click here. Like, click it. Read it. Right? Read it. What information you need? One of these witch doctors on YouTube to tell you what's going on? 99% of the time they get debunked. Half of the misinformation is nothing but misinformation. But what else do you need to know? So my whole point is, if you haven't researched it for yourself, then what are you putting out an opinion for? Don't put out an opinion on something that you ain't researched yourself. Something this serious, right? Have an educated opinion before you just start tweeting anything. Educated opinion. Not a I don't know, I guess. Educated. Take a stance on it. And I saw Joy Reid was saying, so they both was wrong to me. Joy Reid was wrong for coming at her like she was an anti-vaxxer. She more or less sounded like a person on the fence. And what Joy Reid was saying is, your platform is too big to be on the fence. You can't be on the fence. We're the most vulnerable people. Most of the people dying, 70% or more is us. And you still putting out this nonsense about you don't know, I'm not getting it. Then at some point, you the problem. And that's all she's saying. So I think they both need to just have a conversation. Because calling Joy Reid a coon, you really out of line. Because she's definitely not no coon. Right? She ain't no coon, sis. If anything, Joy Reid doing way more for the culture than Nicki Minaj. Let's keep it a buck. If Joy Reid is a coon, what the hell is Nicki Minaj? Right? What is Nicki Minaj? If Joy Reid is a coon, she's in the fight every day. And Nicki Minaj is being Nicki Minaj. Right? I'm gonna leave it at that. You let me know what you think in the comments, man. I don't know. All I know is they both was wrong in my opinion, and they both got to answer for some questions. But I don't think this is something that they can't get past. You know what I'm saying? They can make up, meet up somewhere, box it out, laugh it out, smoke it out, drink it out, whatever. But this ain't got to be something that goes on too long. These two women need to be allies, bro. And on that note, I'm gonna leave it at that. Chuck Wick, aka Charles Brown, CLBMG.com. Catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.